So students, today's class will be a little bit of different thing. Why? Because today I'm not going to present a very organized class. Today actually I want to teach you some new tricks, and we are going to be a little bit of advanced while calculation involving algebra variables. And two new things I will teach you, though it's like that uh, I don't think it's all there in your syllabus, but I think it will be very helpful to you if I introduce those things right now. So talking about variables, we know that variables are the quantities like x, y, a, b, c, d. They are alphabet, but they are not exactly meant to be alphabet, as we are using them in our mathematics. That means x can take any value from 1 to infinity, like whatever value x can take. Okay, y can take any digit, like they can be. Okay, now the thing is there. Till now, while solving equation, we were doing like this. If you have 2x plus 1 equal to 3x plus 3. So what we were doing, we were slowly trying to make x alone. So I'm comparing both of the techniques with you. So first I'm doing whatever we were doing. So what we were doing, we first make 1 out of the way. So plus 1, I'll add one more minus 1 here. So in that side also I have to add minus 1. So 1 gone. 2x equal to 3x plus 3 minus 1, that is plus 2. And I think you can do right now this thing. This is my 0, so plus 3. So 1 2 3 minus 1, left side 1 1. So that is my 2 plus 2, because it is 0 1 2 3. So this is my plus 2, right? Okay, so basically after that, what we are going to do again, 2 is like 2 is there, but if I subtract minus 2 from both of the side, ultimately I don't have any profit, because like there will be again 1 minus 2 in this side. So what I am going to do now, I am trying to clear this 2x. So what I'll do, I will subtract 2x from here. So I have to subtract from there also 2x. So from here also I am subtracting 2x, and plus 2 was there already. So this and this gone, because they are same thing, and subtracting same thing from a same quantity will result 0. So in that side, so I can write this thing, whole thing in this side. So 3x minus 2x. So how many x's are there right now? 3x were there, and I am taking 2 x's from them. So there will be only 1x. Plus 2 is equal to 0. So my, if again I have to do plus 2 minus 2 and then minus 2, because 0 plus minus 2 is minus 2. Then this is gone, and I got x equal to minus 2. But this is a long procedure. So this procedure I taught you so that you can understand what actually is going on behind the scene. In our what you say, like short tricks procedure, we are going to take the same thing, like 2x plus 1 equal to 3x plus 3, same thing. But generally right now what we are going to do, we are going to skip some of the steps, like the steps where we are adding this plus and minus, we are going to skip them. So like what it's going to look like, many of you I think you know, but still, like when see when this plus 1 is going into that side is becoming minus 1. Okay, so actually what we were doing, plus 1 minus 1 equal to 3x plus 3 minus 1, and then we are getting 2x plus 0 equal to 3x plus 3 minus 1, right? I'm not solving this part. See, if you, so this step, whatever we were doing, we know why we were doing it, because to eliminate 1 plus 1 from the left hand side. But if we rub this whole line, so now how it is looking, see, it seems that plus 1 is going in that side and becoming minus 1. So this is a shortcut tricks, like so see, plus 1 is becoming minus 1. So whenever, that means what, like if we ignore the step, like the step which was before it, if we ignore that step, so it seemed to be that whenever any quantity changes the side, it become the opposite, it become the opposite number in like the time number line. So like plus will become minus and minus will become plus. So again, if this minus 1 I want to be like drag into my this side, that is my left hand side, it will become again plus 1. Now talking about like the next part, say 2, it will be what, like 2x equal to 3x plus 2, right? Now what was my next step, I was going to add minus 2x in both sides, like this side also, that side also, that is 2x 3x minus 2x plus 2, right? But now like I will not do this step, I will directly skip to the next one, that will be my 0 equal to 3x minus 2x plus 2. See again, like if I don't do this step, this middle step, if I don't do, if I just rub this step, how it seem to be, this 2x is coming into that side and it is becoming minus 2x here. So plus becomes minus when we change side, and minus become plus again when we change side. Okay, so basically if we directly do this method, so how the math will look like, see, I'm just telling you how the math will look like. It will be short. Okay, so for our next maths, whenever like we are doing big simplifications, we can directly do that thing. So see, I want to take all x in one side and all number in another side. So 3x, it was plus 3x in right hand side, and if I like if I this is 2x, this is also plus in left hand side, if I drag my 2x in this side and if I drag my 3 in that side, so what it would be, this plus 3 will be minus 3 plus 1 equal to 3x was there already. Now this 2x was plus, so when it will go in that side, right hand side, it will become minus 2x. So this will become my, see that number line, that is minus 3 means left 1 2 3, and then plus 1, that is I'm coming back, so right hand. So ultimately it will be minus 2, because it's minus 1, it is minus 3, right? So this will be minus 2, and 3x minus 2x, that is x. See how short like the question is, like the solution is now. See, this was my old one which is very big, and this is my new one which is just short like nothing. So whenever we are going to do this kind of math, we can try this method. So let us solve one more, then we'll go to the next one. So let us say we have 2x plus 2 equal to 3x plus 4 this side I'm writing y, and this is also y, and I have to make one equation, one relation with x and y. Okay, like something x will be in left hand side, so left hand side, that means my this side will be only x, and right hand side will be only y, that means my this side. So if I do this, what it would be, see, so x, 2x is already there, 3x I am moving in left hand side, so this was plus 3x, so it will become minus 3x equal to, this was 4y in that side already, and if I bring this 2y in this side, right hand side, it will become minus 2y. So this will become, so 2x again the bigger quantity is negative and the smaller quantity is positive, so my result will be minus x equal to, this will be my 2y. So this will be my what you say, the relationship. Okay, so now the basic idea is that whenever I am changing the side, my this, what you say, sign is changing also. And why it's happening? Because I am skipping this middle state, what you say, step, middle step, which I am now not doing. So this is one trick. The next trick is that about multiplication. Let's say I have 2x equal to 4. So usually what we do, we divide both side by 2 in order to cancel this 2 and make x alone, and in the next line we write x equal to 4 by 2. So I'm writing it all together, I have just meshed it. Okay, so it was like that, and in our next line we used to do like this, and then the next line we used to write this. So basically if we just ignore this step, so from this we can directly come to this step. Okay, so actually what we can say, if we don't do this middle step, we can say that whenever some quantity is in form of multiplication in one side, if I take that quantity, like that number or the variable, in another side, it will be in the division form. Understood? Like 2 was there multiplied with x, but I have shifted 2 in the right hand side, so 2 has become division in the with 4 in the right hand side. So in the similar way, for the same math, I can also write this. So what happened here? See, x was in the left hand side multiplicative factor, and in the right hand side, whenever I have shifted x, it has become a division, like it has become a denominator. Okay, so in case of these things can happen. Okay, in like if say something is in divided form, like x by y is equal to 2. So basically what we used to do here, we used to multiply y here in order to cancel y, then we used to multiply y that side, and then we used to get this. But if we don't do this step, so what we are going to get, we are going to get directly that y, whenever y is going in that side, as in the left hand side y was in denominator, so whenever it is going in right hand side, it is becoming a numerator. Okay, so whenever you are changing the side for addition and subtraction, addition will become subtraction, that means the sign will be changing, and whenever multiplication division is there, So if you change the side, they will change their nature. That means multiplication will become division and division will become multiplication. So basically, if we use this technique for a long term, we can solve very complicated things like complicated equation. Let's say 2x plus 1 by 3, and this side say x minus 2 by 10 is there. Now I have to find x. So using my short technique, what I am going to do, see, 3 in left hand side is in the denominator. So if I shift this 3 in right hand side, it will come into numerator. Similarly, my 10 in right hand side is in denominator. So if I shift the 10 up ahead in the left hand side, so it will go as numerator. So in the next line, what I can write 10 into whatever was there, that is my 2x plus 1 is equal to 3 into x minus 2. Okay, so in the next line, what I can do, I can directly, one more thing I have told you already, whenever multiplication is there, you have to multiply with both, first with 2x, then with 1. So I am coming into that. So 10 into 2x, that is my 20x, plus is there in front of it. So 10 into 1, that is my 10, is equal to 3 into x, that is 3x, minus is there, so 3 into minus 2, that is minus 6. Now moving to the next page, see what we are getting, 20x plus 10. Let me write 20x plus 10 is equal to 3x minus 6. 3x minus 6. Now using our that technique, whenever addition and subtraction is there and we change the side, they changes their nature. So if I bring the 3x in left hand side and if I bring the 10 in right hand side, so they will change their sign. So 20x, now 3x in the right hand side was positive because nothing was there in front of it. Whenever I am bringing that in left hand side, it is becoming minus 3x and minus 6 was there. If I bring plus 10 in right hand side, it will become minus 10. 20 minus 3 means 20x minus 3x, that means 17x equal to minus 16, because both are negative. That means from 0, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and then again you have to go left. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that will come to minus 16. So okay, now what is our x then? So x will be, see, 17 was in left hand side in numerator, that is multiplied with x. Now whenever it will go in right hand side, it will become denominator. That means it will be in division form. So very easily I got my answer, that is x equal to minus 16 by 17. So this kind of maths are very important because you are going to deal with these things for rest of your life. Now what I am going to tell, the multiplication, I'm coming into that. So basically you understood now कि whenever we are changing the side, so what will happen? Multiplication will become division, division will become multiplication, addition will become subtraction, subtraction will become addition. Okay, now coming to our next one, that is multiplication. Let us try to do some multiplication. Minus 2 x minus 3 into 4 minus 3a. Okay, one more thing is there. Okay, let it be y, because I will tell you something new today. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to be very careful. One by one you have to take the the terms. So the first term is my minus 2x. So minus 2x is going to be multiplied with first this quantity and next this quantity. So what I am going to get, I am going to get minus 2x into 4. Again, now see, now what I am doing, plus, you give plus. Okay, why I am telling you, now you write minus 2x into minus 3x. I think you can understand what I am doing, right? So basically I am writing plus because I have not considered the sign yet. I have taken the whole thing as one quantity. Okay, now moving to our next term, that is 3. 3 will be with 4 and 3 will be with 3x as well, minus 3x as well. So coming to this part, I am changing the color so that you can understand they are different. So minus plus is with here, so I cannot write here, so I'm writing here. Okay, so it's the same line, actually it's the same line, don't forget. So minus 3 into plus 4 plus minus 3 into minus 3x. So once you do like this, then you can write as a whole. So you can see that minus 2x into 4. So minus and plus become minus. So minus will be in front of it. 2 4s are 8x. Plus, now minus into minus, minus into minus, this minus and that minus. Okay, so minus into minus will be plus. 2 3s are oh, it was y, I forgot, my goodness. Okay, it was y. Okay, so why I am writing it y, I will tell later on. So 3 1 will be y. Okay, y, and then this will be y. Okay, now I'm writing. So so it will be plus, because minus and minus will become plus. 3 2s are 6, x and y. Coming to the next one, minus and plus, that will be minus. 3 4s are 12. Okay, minus and minus, the last one, that is minus 3 minus 3y. Minus and minus will be plus. 3 3s are 9 and y. So basically you have to do like this whenever your multiplication is concerned. So this is one more thing, is very important in algebra. Coming to the next one, which I am telling you, I want to tell you something new, that is this quantities. You might be thinking, so what is this thing? Actually, if I tell you, like coming from the multiplication, if we write y plus y plus y plus y plus y plus y plus y, don't be bored like this. So how many y are there? So see, who will write this whole line again and again? How many y are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So instead of writing the whole line, I will write 7 into y, that is 7y. So multiplication is a shortcut of addition, right? We know this very clearly. But like this, if you have a multiplication of lots of numbers, like same numbers again and again, multiplication same numbers, then how to write the shortcut one? So we write like this: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 7 y are being multiplied with each other. So instead of writing the whole line again, I'll write y to the power 7. That means, this means whenever I'm writing this y to the power 7, that means y is being multiplied 7 times with itself only. Okay, so that means x square means x is multiplied with another x. That means two x's are multiplied with each other. X cube means x into x. So like this, quantities are there. Okay, these is called indices. That will come later on, but I'm just trying to give you the idea. So this is called indices and this is called base. So indices and base. So indices and base. Okay, so talking about, like, you can ask me, so why we are going to learn this indices and base? You remember, I have not made this y like x, I have written y, because if I have written x, so this term xy will be x square. So this is called x square, this is called x cube. So what's new about it? Let's say in algebra we have something like this. Now what you have to do, see x with this term, that means 2x square, because two x's are multiplied. Then x with this one, that is 2x. 1 with this, that is 2x. Then 1 with 2, that is 2. So what I'm getting? 2x square plus 4x plus 2. Why 4x? Because 2x and 2x are there. But remember everyone, you cannot add 2x square and 4x because they are different thing. 2x square is a different quantity, it's a different variable. Okay, so 2x square is a different variable and x is a different variable. So whenever you have something like this, let's say you have something like this, say x cube plus x square plus x plus 1, you cannot add them because they all are different quantities. You can add 2x square plus 3x square, so it will be 5x square, because these are same quantity. But you cannot add 2x square with x, you cannot add, okay, because they are different quantities. Also you cannot add 2x square 2x square with 2y square, because they are also different quantity. So whenever same quantities, same variables are there, you can add them. Understood? Okay, so these are very basic things for our further study. So whatever we are going to do right now, like after this class, will be little bit of interesting and complex, because we are going to solve very complex equations. Okay, so let's say we have an equation like this: x square plus 2 plus 1, and then x plus x square plus 1. So okay, let me add here a x. Okay, so see, this one is bit hard because first you have to multiply x square with x, then again x square with x square with 1, and that will be for x square. Again you have to multiply 2x, let me use another color. Okay, again you have to multiply 2x with x, 2x with x square, 2x with 1. Again you have to multiply your 1 with x, 1 with x square, 1 with 1. So one by one you have to write the whole equation. So whenever you are going to write this, you will get like this: x square into x. So how many x's are now multiplied? See, I'm writing x square into x. X square means x into x, and then one more x is there. Sorry, I have confused you, I think. Again I am showing you. Say x square into x you are writing. That means x into x into x. So ultimately it will become x cube. So whenever x square is multiplied with x, you will get x cube. So the first term will be x cube. What I'm doing, x cube. The next term will be x square and x square. So 2x and 2 x's are multiplied here and 2 x's are multiplied there. So 4 x's are multiplied all together. So it will be x 4. And then x square with 1, that is x square. Now plus again 2x with x, that is 2x square. 2x with x square, that is 2x cube. 2x with 1, that is 2x. Now left is 1. So 1 with x, 1 with x square, 1 with 1, that is 1. And then you can solve, like, see, the same quantities can be added all together. So in the what to do, okay, let me do downside. So let's say I'm writing here a small one. So let's say this one, x cube is here and x cube is here. So 1x cube and 2x cube, that means 3x cube are there. x 4 is alone, so I will talk it later on. Here 1x square is there, here 1x square is there, here 1x square is there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So ultimately 4x square are there. Now 1x is there, another x is there. So 2x plus x, that will be my 3x. And ultimately alone is your x 4 and my little 1. So the simplification will be like this. Okay, so this kind of math we have to do. So let me give you some assignments, like homework, small homework, so that you have to use your brain. So 2x plus 1, starting with this easiest one, 2y minus 2. Okay, next one is 3x minus 1, 2x plus 1 plus x square, 2y minus 1 plus x, 2x plus 1, 3x square plus x, 2x square minus 2, and the biggest one, that is your x square plus x plus 1, and you are going to get a very nice what you say equation from it. Okay, so let me give you a nice thing. Wait. Okay, x square plus 2xy plus y square, let it be 2 is not there, and x minus y. So these are your homework for today. Try to solve them, try to simplify them, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.